Good afternoon, and welcome to day 23 of our meditation time together. And let's dive in. So let yourself settle into wherever you sit for your meditations. And feel yourself connect in with the ground underneath you. Feel how solid it is, how solid your physical body is sitting in this space. And then slow your breathing down and let yourself arrive right here. So let's begin with getting ourselves present. We'll try a different way today. I keep showing you different ways so that you can find the one that works best for you. Today I want you to imagine that there's one of those wands that they use at the airport when they're scanning you as you're going through security. Imagine there's a wand that sits right in front of you and it's above your head, maybe an inch or two above your head. And we're going to play with grounding our energy using that wand and then perhaps opening our energy up once we're grounded. And we'll just see the comparison of both. So I want you to visualize this stick in front of you, perhaps 6 inches in front of your body, above your head. And it's long, so it can go, let's say, 3 feet from side to side. And let's set the intention that as we move that wand, you can clear out energy in your space by pushing it down towards the ground. So sort of like when you have a needle with medicine in it and you push the injection into somebody's arm, the pushing of it into the body makes the needle go down, right? So you force the medicine out. So we're going to have that same pushing down feeling as we bring this stick down in front of us. So visualize it above your head and then set the intention that anything that is in your space that is ready to move out, so energies that don't belong to you, worries, fears, things that you pick up and carry for other people, for the world, depends on how much you hold inside of your physical body, your energy space. Set the intention that as you visualize that wand moving down in front of you, it can push down the things that are ready to move. So just play with it for a moment. Feel it above your head. And then all of that activity in your head of thinking, analyzing, arguing against other people, planning your assaults, whatever it is that you do in your brain, imagine that that stick can start to squish or force or nudge some of that down so that it drops from your brain, perhaps down to your jawbone. So just feel, if you could see the stick in front of you and the energy is matching as it moves down, feel how some of that energy can slide from the top of your head down towards your jaw. Just let it be easy, right? It just easily moves because you put your attention on it, and so the energy starts to shift. So what if that wand or stick in front of you, it's like a limbo bar, what if it can go from the jawbone down to your shoulder level? And notice as you do that how you can feel the weight of all of that energy drop to your shoulders. So your shoulders feel a little bit heavier, almost like they're being pushed down a little bit from above. So imagine that limbo stick or wand can now drop lower. So it's going to go from your shoulder level down to, let's say, to your belly, slowly. And as it moves, it's inviting energies that are ready to move out of your body to go with it. So any grumpiness or frustration or sadness or joy or anything that's in your space that is ready to move, just allow it to go with this limbo bar. It goes a little bit lower. And then notice how your shoulders get lighter. Your head might feel a little more clear now that so much energy is moving down. And my guess is you can almost feel the line across your body of where the energy is sitting as it moves down. So play with this, right? It's a new way to feel energy moving in your body, so just play with it. Let's see if the wand or the limbo bar could move down to perhaps your hip bones. If you're sitting, perhaps it lands on your lap. Feel how the energy is moving with that. Yep. And you don't even need to know what it is that you're moving or releasing. You're just doing a scan of your body and moving out what's ready to go in this moment. There's probably plenty more behind it that will fill in any gaps, but for now, just see what's ready to move. Good. And then as it hits your hip bones, you can just let the energy divide and go into your legs. And then whether you're sitting or standing or laying, imagine that the wand, the limbo bar, can start to slowly move down your legs. And as it's doing that, it's taking energy that's ready to move out of your body with it. So just feel it moving down your thighs, picking up more energy that's ready to go, forcing it down like medicine out of a needle, all the way down to your knees. And then set the intention as the wand or the limbo bar makes its way to the ground or to your feet. Anything that it has taken along the way that is ready to move out, your feet will open up and just send down into the earth. Yeah, just feel that limbo bar go all the way down to the earth. It can rest on top of your feet. Your feet can just release anything that's ready to go. Yeah, and then imagine that that bar or wand can move out in front of you and just sort of shake itself off. And then come back to attention with your body. Notice your body. How does it feel? If it's still really dense or heavy, maybe you want to hit pause on the recording and then do it again. Just play with it. Go a little slower if you need to. Feel some of the feelings and then allow it to move out. Give yourself permission to have some clear space in your body for a little while. And if you feel clear, right, if your body feels lighter, more open, then let's go ahead and play with another way of running that same energy, a different energy, but yeah, we'll try it like this. So imagine the limbo bar, the wand kind of shakes itself off in front of you, and then it arrives back in front of your feet. And this time what we're going to play with is filling ourselves up with whatever energy you want to put in here. So perhaps you want to fill yourself up with abundance or fill yourself up with joy. You may want to fill yourself up with, like anticipation or excitement for something that's coming up. Right? Whatever you feel like you want to replace that energy with, maybe love, maybe kindness or compassion. Go ahead and set the intention that as that wand or bar starts to move up in front of your body, it's going to fill in any of those empty spaces, or even more, it's going to fill in all of your body with whatever energy you want to bring in. And that new energy is coming from the earth. It's coming from the recycling center that we live on called this planet Earth. Right? So feel the power of the dirt underneath your feet. And then set the intention that the limbo bar is now going to start pulling up into your space through your legs, whatever vibration you want to bring in. So I'm going to play with joy today. So I'm going to imagine that as this bar in front of me starts to come up, it's going to have like a playful, delightful energy with it. You can even bring in music, right? Like you can do the whole limbo bar song, do, 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 right? You can play and be silly with it. But allow your body from your feet up to start to receive some of that energy that you want to bring in, right? So feel it coming in through your feet. Bring it all the way up your calves. Slowly, slowly, just enjoy it, right? Just enjoy this process. Feel it coming all the way up to your knees. If it feels like it gets stuck, you can kind of wiggle the bar, right, or the wand. You can kind of give it a little sass, a little energy so that the bar has some movement. Yep, bring it up around your knees and then start to run it up your thighs, bringing more energy up as it does that. Energy in, receiving in. Yep. And notice how you feel. So your body might be resisting it, right? So if that's the case, just relax all the muscles. You don't have to force your body to receive joy, abundance, love, whatever you're bringing in. So let your body relax. Yep. And when you feel settled again, go ahead and start it back up. Yep. And then you just bring that energy all the way up towards your hips. And you can pause this at any point if it feels like you're getting, I'm going too fast, or you're getting stuck. Just hit pause and sit with the bar at that place until it feels good, comfortable, easy, right? And then move it up a little bit more. What you'll notice in this process is how easy it is for you to give and receive, right? So it's easy to give to the earth when it's all of our junk, right? Here, take it, recycle it, do something with it. I don't want that. But then receiving good, abundance, joy, play, love. Sometimes that's a lot, for our bodies, our systems to receive. So as we pause here right at the entrance to your chakra system, you're right at the root chakra. Sometimes that activates emotions or memories for us, or resistance, right? So just sit with it for a moment and give yourself permission to just be with whatever comes up. So if it feels good, you'll keep going. If it doesn't feel good, you'll pause. You'll sit with it. You'll love yourself through whatever is coming up in your space. But what if it's just as easy to bring the good in as it was to send the bad out? And I'm using good and bad as just words, right? The energy going out wasn't bad. You might have sent joy out or abundance out. The energy coming in, it isn't necessarily good. It's all just energy or emotion or movement. But often the resistance is in the assignment that we give it of it being good, right? So what if you just play with it, and perhaps it's just as simple to bring something expansive into your body as it was to move the contractive energy out. Yeah, so let's play. If you're ready, go ahead and imagine the Limbo Bar can now start to move up in front of your first chakra, so right at your hip level. Bringing in joy, bringing in play, dancing with you in abundance, right? Whatever it is that you're calling in, just let it arrive, let it flow through. And what if it comes up into the second chakra, right underneath your belly button? And just energy flowing in, good, joy, fun, play. Right, and then bring that up into your third, right around your belly button, up to underneath your breastbone. Right, this is the I am center of the body. I am here on this planet. I am an individual having this human soul connection. Fill that space with joy, with love, with whatever energy you want to bring in. Fill up all the spaces that you cleared out just a few minutes ago. Even if you didn't know that you were moving through the third chakra, you were moving through the third chakra. So now here you are, filling it back up with the kind of earth energy that feels right to you, that feels good to you. Yep, go ahead and bring that energy up higher. So we're going into the heart chakra. So right around the breastbone, the heart area. Yep, and feel that wand moving up higher in front of you. Pulling up from the earth. Whatever it is that you're calling in. Feel your feet firmly planted, holding you here. It's just energy moving through you. Yep. And as you fill that space with energy, it doesn't mean you have to crack your heart open or spread love out to the world. It just means you bring whatever that is from the earth into your space. You fill it up so you feel filled up with joy, abundance, whatever it is you're calling in. Good, and then bring that wand up in front of you so that it's at the throat level. You may have to swallow here or cough or burp or yawn, right? There might be some energy that gets released as you pull in from the earth up through your throat. Good. Good. Let it just be easy. Let it be easy. And then let's go all the way up through the mouth, the nose, up to the eyes. Right? The third eye chakra that sees and knows and uses intuition. Just fill the spaces up with whatever you're calling in from the earth. Yep, move it all the way up so the wand is almost back where it started. It's right about at the top of your head. And then see if you can just pop that wand right above, that limbo bar right above your head, maybe an inch or so above. And then feel the earth energy coming all the way up through the top of your crown chakra. Yeah. And then perhaps you take that bar, that wand, another few inches higher and just let yourself connect in with universal energy, with God, source, right? Whatever is all around us at all moments. Just feel yourself bringing from the earth all the way up to the universe. Yeah, and then just let it rest there. Imagine there's just like a weight resting bar, like you would put dumbbells on. You can just rest the wand or the limbo bar right up there. And then tune back into your body. Yeah, how does it feel right now? What I notice is my body has this like buzz that moves through it, like a little electric current. It feels calmer. Even though there's this buzz of energy, it feels calmer than it did before we started this. It feels quiet, restful, right? Like there's more possibilities that have opened up because I feel filled up inside and connected to the earth and connected above to God or source. Yeah, so from this space, you can just float here. You can just feel it, right? You can bring more in if you want to receive more from the earth. You can play with taking this space and stretching it wider, right? So we did the limbo bar up and down, but you can also imagine this wand or limbo bar goes sideways, so it kind of stretches you out on either side. Often from this place of like quiet and clarity, I'll ask questions, of myself, my inner voice, my soul. So you can play with, what is there to know when I'm filled up? Yeah, or you can ask of God or source, right? What would God want me to know in this moment about, anything, right? About my path, about my relationship, about my job, about my body, about how I use my time. Right? right? You can just feel this conversation can begin, right? You could sit here for a half hour, an hour a day if you wanted and just connect, ask the questions, listen for the answers. Or you can just sit here and feel. You can feel what you created in your body today, what you were able to shift, what you released and what you brought in. And marvel at that, right? Marvel at the gift. Whew, so beautiful. So much love from me to you today.